system. This is not a test.
Where is it? There we go. Okay, so this experiment was really weird, and dare I say, rather pointless. It all began when I returned from Boston, where I'm currently studying, to Finland, my home country. Well, there's an 8-hour time difference between these two places. And to make it worse, it was an overnight flight, and I did not sleep at all. Needless to say, after this, my sleeping rhythm was totally ruined. That day, I went to sleep at 4 p.m., and then I woke up at midnight. So of course, I had to use this opportunity to see what it's like to wake up at midnight every day.
It's now midnight, and I can't get any sleep anymore. This is just absurd.
Finally, some rye bread. I couldn't find any of this stuff from the States. They just don't have it, apparently. But I love it. This is pretty hard with just one hand. I'm actually feeling quite productive, and that's because there are no distractions. No one's sending me any emails, no one's sending me any text messages, except my friends from the States, but that's because of the time difference. And I'm not receiving any notifications on social media, so thus far it's looking great. So it's 3 a.m. This is what I would call an early morning run. Oh my god, I'm getting flashbacks to the Mark Wahlberg routine I did earlier. There's just no one anywhere. It's so quiet. Oh my god, I'm already loving this. This feels so weird. I didn't even take my headphones because I just want to experience this silence, this quietness. I mean, it's raining, I can listen to the raindrops, the birds are singing. All in all, very therapeutic, I would say. And weird and absurd, and my brain is just really puzzled about this. It's like, yeah, it's daytime, but no, it's not. And should we be sleeping, or should we not, or what, or yeah. Oh, okay, yeah. Quick tip, if you really hate sunlight and you just want to live in the darkness, come to Finland in wintertime. It's just dark all the damn time.
Oh, that is bright. It's midnight again. Today, or tonight, it's time for some highly scientific experimentation. I'm losing my voice, but let's go.
Hi. Yeah, I would like to buy one of those clawed legs shavers. Yeah, with the offer, yeah. Oh, it comes with extra cream? Well, that's perfect. Yeah, I'll take all of that.
No moi.
Mitä helvettiä? Joku vastaa puhelimeen. Mitä kuuluu?
Jonne,
No.
kello on 15.05. Oliko sulla niinku jotain akuuttia asiaa?
Siis mä oon vaan vähän yksinäinen. Mä haluaisin vaan vähän juttuseuraa ja mukavaa, että joku kuitenkin vastasi. Joo. Oh. Well, that didn't go that well.
If there's one thing I really like about the nights, it's the quietness. I mean,
Can you hear that? Can you hear that? Can you hear that? Can you hear that? Listen carefully. Well, I can't hear that because it's silent. That was the point. It's really peaceful. It's really, really, really peaceful at night. It's a huge contrast to daytime. But, of course, that also translates to loneliness. It is pretty lonely at night. So, on night 4, this whole experiment got flushed down the toilet. Can you say that? Flushed? Well, I just did, so let's roll with it. My friends asked me to join for a few drinks. I hadn't seen these guys in like 4 months, so I couldn't refuse. And well, you know the story, the night got extended and a few drinks became many. And in the end, I got home at 6 a.m. At this point, I had been awake for 30 hours, and I was quite tipsy, aka drunk. This is me. Yeah, I looked terrible. Oh. But I was able to articulate some words, such as and I am so tired. And I mean, it might be fun to live at night for a little while, but it just derails your life. You're not in sync with the society. And I was supposed to do this for like a week. I don't think I can do that. And it was a stupid experiment. Okay, I get it. It was. And it don't make any sense now. So I'm now going to shut down this camera and go to sleep. I went to sleep, woke up at like 8 p.m. the next day, and then just stayed awake for the rest of the night. After 5 nights, I'm done with this experiment. Sure, there are some benefits, for instance, silence and peacefulness, and I was pretty productive throughout this experiment. But as you might guess, there is a reason why most people do not stay awake at night. And the biggest reason is... Okay, maybe not the biggest reason, but an important one. That you're fighting against your circadian rhythm. You're fighting against your circadian rhythm. So what is the circadian rhythm? Well, the circadian rhythm is like your 24-hour biological clock that lets various organs in your body know when to release hormones. So when it's dark outside, your brain signals to your body to release melatonin, a hormone that makes you feel, well, sleepy. And when it's light outside, your brain sends a signal to cut off the melatonin supply, making you feel more awake. So if you wake up at midnight every day, you will feel super groggy and grumpy because your melatonin levels are still super high. And then when you try to go to sleep at 5 p.m., the sun is still up, so your body hasn't even started producing melatonin, and you feel alert and alive. Fortunately, you can alter your circadian rhythm over time. However, it will be challenging because your biological clock is constantly fighting against the external cues from the environment. I wouldn't intentionally change my sleeping rhythm this way, but if you have a major jet lag, this could be a therapeutic experience. It's kind of like taking a retreat from the rest of society. But after all this, maybe, just maybe, the golden mean is to wake up somewhere between 5 and 6 a.m. because then you get the best of both worlds. You'll still have some me time in the morning, and you can use the first few hours for really productive work, and all this without misaligning your circadian rhythm or being unsynchronized with the rest of the society. But those are just my thoughts. I would love to hear what you think. When do you wake up, and why that specific time? Leave a comment below. And finally, I want to thank you for watching. So this was the magnificent setup for this video. That is a towel taped to a wall. Could you please give a thumbs up for this dedication and consider subscribing. Thank you guys. See you in the next one.